And welcome to Frank Forty Field on the campus of Beverly High School as we've got another matchup in the NEC. The Beverly Panthers taking on the Masconomet Chieftains. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick. We'll be bringing all the action to you here on this beautiful day. Al, okay, so the game started a little before we got a chance to talk, but that's okay. They had a little slight delay there. Not too bad, though. It's a fix and net, I guess.
Yeah, it's another big rivalry game today. Masconomet, a traditional powerhouse here in the NEC since moving over from the Cal. They come into this match 3-0, having beat Marblehead 3-2 in their opener, 6-0 against Peabody, and 7-0 earlier this week, their last outing against Saugus, with 7 different goal scorers. So despite graduating so many players, the beat kind of goes on for the Chieftains.
Okay, and there's that offense that you were just talking about. Slips it up ahead. Costa is going to be there to make the play there.
Looking for number 30, Amanda Schneider. Amanda will be playing both soccer and running track next year in the NESCAC at Colby.
Okay.
Colby... Is the Mules, perhaps?
You know, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out at halftime, though. And she's also quite the skier, from what I hear. She was an all-star in the North Shore Ski League.
Beverly girls come into this match 2-1. Last time we were here, Rich, a 3-1 defeat to Georgia Prouty and the Danvers Falcons. But the Panthers bounced back yesterday with a big 8-0 win against Winthrop.
Beverly moving the ball pretty good right now. Oh, couldn't connect there. And it's just going to go out of bounds. We're going to see a quick throw in here.
Good pressure there by Grace Galbraith, who was the target on that ball.
So in there, Beverly pressing the action early here. Clear it out of there. Fogarty coming over. And now it's going to be a foot race. Well, Clara is going to make the play. It looks like she's going to back up a little bit.
Yeah, she read that Maggie Blosser wasn't going to really give it too much pressure, so she let it roll down to her. Very smart play there and a good distribution.
And it's going to be not going to be able to get that before it goes out of bounds. So the Chieftains lost an awful lot of their offense from last year, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them so far this year with all the goals that they've scored.
Yeah, Masco has been traditionally a program that doesn't rebuild, they reload. And early indications this year with the Globe Top 10 ranking expects the same. But here come the Panthers.
And it's going to get to it and just missed. Just avoided a big collision there. Yeah, the Masconomet losing all New England, Lauren Boner, but who accounted for a number of their goals last year. They lost, I think it was about 44 out of 84 goals.
Yeah, some incredible number like that. I don't know what the total was, but they lost 44, which is a lot no matter how you slice it.
Right, yeah. Contact over there, broken up, still going. Nice teamwork right there between Miller and Pescarelli.
This will be another great test, though, for the Panthers today. Masco quality opponent like Danvers was.
Yeah. Boy, he's sounding a bit like an echo.
I heard that.
It's like
it's echoing in my
sounds
own
like
ears.
Lou Gehrig making a speech.
Or a sharp fella. For those of you old enough to know that voice. Work on our comms a little bit. Not sure if mine's working properly. But I'm only hearing myself and I'm barely hearing myself. That's okay. It's a visual medium anyhow. Gonna have a corner kick here by Masco. Ball's up and missed it. Couldn't get it. That ball's gonna go up and out of bounds. Through the uprights the opposite way right there. How are we doing now, Al?
Okay.
I don't know. How am I doing now?
I can hear you.
Come out from underneath the fishbowl.
Still a little bit, but that's okay. As long as it's not an issue for the viewers at home, viewers and listeners at home. Throw in.
Oof, that's a high boot.
That's a high boot, all right. Kind of dangerous. That
Nearly clipping Lily McCarthy in the face.
Yeah. Lily avoids any kind of damage, though. Hey, we're going to see another throw-in. Blosser over there. Dribbling. And that ball, and Blosser still got it.
That's a dangerous ball there.
Danger.
Good shot.
And Castro with the play
save
on the shot there from Lily Blosser. So there are two Blossers out there, Maggie and Lily. Maggie wearing 25, Lily sporting 35.
That was a well-struck left-footed shot. I think that Lily is playing more
Ball's up, and they can't connect on that one.
More of a defensive midfield position, but still that ball came out to her and had a really clean strike on it.
Yep. Fogarty going to send it up. Can't get the height. She may have won it on that one. Flipping it over. Back to Lily Blosser. And a nice save there. Ball still in. And now it goes out.
Yeah, Masco starting to grab a little bit of hold of the game here. And launching a couple of fairly long shots, though, but very effective. Two great saves by Clara Castro. And Beverly's having a little bit of a problem defending the quick passing of Masco. So let's see. They've been decent keeping their shape and see if they can get out of here.
Beverly can't get it out of there. Oh.
Great block by Sasha.
Great block. She's going to be feeling that one later on today. And they're going to start over. A little reset there.
Beverly backline moving up. There's a nice move to the inside to create some
Pass
space by Amanda Schneider.
Staying on side. Fogarty using her body to separate. Getting physical. Can't get a hold of it, though. The ball's back and forth. Just got to get it out of there, as they do. Back over. Masco really putting the pressure on Beverly here. Nice little move. A little collision there. Fogarty gets control of the ball. Fogarty's going to try to slip that one out of there. And Galbraith can't wrangle it. Masco again. Slide, missed the slide tackle, and that ball's gonna get saved by Castro.
That ball
nice play by Clara.
That ball got slotted across, really whipped it hard in the ground, and I think that is number 5,
Kaya Reardon.
Who got a foot on that to try to put it home. But already, Clara Castro with 3 saves, and I believe last game out against Amherst, there were only 3 shots total the whole game.
And Clara makes that one. That's out of the box, though, right? Does that count as a shot on goal?
That I don't believe was.
That ball's battling out of bounds.
It's Olivia
Really gets a
Anquetel.
hold of it. Yep. Anquetel got her first goal at home against Danvers. It's a lone goal for Panthers. Okay, it's regathered up by Masco. They're putting the pressure back on. Slipping it up ahead. Nope. Doesn't get out of it. Okay, so they're going to get that out of there. Slipping it out. Sidmore loses it out of... Nope. Okay, it's broken up. A little throw in. And she holds it in bounds. Okay. And I seem to have lost you again now. Okay, Al's getting himself a new headset, and there's a collision there. No call, no foul. Beverly getting out, and they're slipping it out of there. Back into the Beverly half of the field. Masco playing aggressive, that's for sure. And they're going to get that. It's going to go out. And we're going to see a Masco throw in.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
And hopefully I sound a little bit better.
And now you sound like you normally do.
Okay.
Throw in. Freitas getting over there. We're going to get her for getting a little too physical with it. Okay. Number 14, Riley Bovardi, one of the captains on the team. Getting the space that a coach wanted her to have. Launches that one up, and that's broken up. Masco still in control. Freitas trying to get over. That ball's out. Beverly just having a hard time getting out of their half of the field.
Yeah, the defense has not broken, but certainly Masco carrying the play. Beverly looking to kind of find some feet and turn things around here. So.
Well, I think this might help you understand how Masco, while it's still early in the season, already has the 2 clean sheets on the season.
Yeah, if they're not letting the ball get across.
Yeah, if you can't get to the goalie.
There's a nice move.
Yep, nice move.
Touchline.
And gets over into the corner. I did not see who that was, Al, did you?
I think it was...
I believe it was Maggie Blosser.
I believe it was number 25, Maggie Blosser.
All right, and again, right there, Beverly's inability to clear it out really ended up making them pay the price right there with the goal by Blosser. Tough thing with Masco, it is a good program, so you really don't want to get behind early on. They put the pressure on.
Blosser again.
Coming over, gets it out. And Freitas. Okay, so they called that on
Beverly.
Beverly, even
Quick
though she's the
restart.
one who seemed to have kicked the ball. But nice little move, and it's going to go out. Gonna send it out.
I think that's going to be Beverly's. It hit off her foot.
Yeah, it looked like it did.
That's how I saw it.
Yep.
Referee on our side has detected that.
Yep. And so we're going to.
As sometimes happens in the 2-referee system, is the referee furthest away
Doesn't
has a better look.
Contact. Yep.
Has a better look as that was the case in his angle. That's a tough pass to be.
Oh, yeah.
That's good for Beverly that they get that back. Trying to find Grace Galbraith.
But Grace seems to be okay after that facial injury she had. Now she's got a chance if she can get to it. Beverly, okay, so we're going to see a corner kick here.
I think that might be a throw-in, Rich. I think it was on this side of the flag.
Okay. Okay, so we only have one ball, so it seems.
Now we have 2, because one's against the fence, and one is in the hands of Jen Bellotti. Beverly tries to keep it, but Masco, like you said, Rich, defends well, but here we go. Oof. There's a nice step out of the back by Gia Pasquarelli. Okay, Beverly's starting to put a couple of balls together here.
So is Freitas with the throw in? That's going to go back out. And it wasn't actually. Well, it's Sasha Miller over there. You know, we don't have the monitor, so on that far side of the field, the view of the viewers at home probably have a better view than we do.
We have our first sub of the afternoon for the Panthers, Mackenzie Pouliot, which we didn't have
we never did get a clarification on that.
We have work to do on that.
Right, so 15 minutes have elapsed. If you're just joining us, I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick for Beverly Girls Soccer. Panthers down 1-0 right now to the Masconomet Chieftains.
Beverly trying to get a foothold on the game with a little more possession. The game started out with Masconomet, with actually Beverly having a first near opportunity with Grace Galbraith breaking in, but the keeper just beat her to that, Evie Mills. And then Masco kind of took over things territorially and then finally found the net. And Beverly's trying to get a foothold in the game. Last couple of minutes been a little bit better.
Yeah. Spent a little bit more time in the offensive end. It's going to be out again. That went off at Beverly. And now Masco is going to push the action just a little bit. And then Freitas is going to pull it back. Looking for Galbraith there. And that'll be out, and we'll see a throw in here. As the Blosser sisters look to connect there.
Guessing twins?
I believe they are, actually.
Both 10th graders, so both of the sophomores.
That ball's up there. Costro can't get to it. My, that was a heck of a goal right there.
Strike by Kaya Reardon, I think, number 5.
Is that number 5?
Yeah, I was just going to comment, Rich, the amount of space in the midfield there that Masco has. There. You know, Beverly dropping, and created a little pocket there in front that Masco actually has been exploiting for both their goals. And an early timeout here by Coach Kristen Simpson. Beverly needs to kind of regroup here. We're just less than 18 minutes and really 17 minutes in, and have conceded twice already. And trying to make sure that this doesn't run away from the Panthers.
Clara looked like she was in a pretty good position. That ball just out of her reach. Nice little spot.
I mean, typically when the ball goes far side netting, there's usually not a lot a keeper can do.
Right, yeah.
Especially with a shot from that side. It's, and really struck it well. I mean, that was and it was quick as well. Wasn't on the foot for very long.
There wasn't much of a wind-up on that one. All right, so we'll be back in about 15 seconds. Beautiful day out today, mid-70s, slightly cloudy.
Yeah, Beverly's going to be looking to recapture some of those 8 goals that they scored last time out. Both Addie Bell and Avery Fogarty had braces for the Panthers. Grace Galbraith, a goal and assist. Jen Bellotti, Svetlana Piasecki, and Riley Berman all found the back of the net against with Winthrop in that 8-0 shellacking. So you always like to say, could we save a few for another day? So,
yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Unfortunately.
Like timeouts, you can't save them.
Can't go home with them. So
again, also this is we're seeing why Masco has this long win streak, conference win streak that they've had for more than 2 seasons now. Actually, I think it's a 44-game win streak.
Looks like Beverly is staying with 4 in the back, with Sam Fogarty on the left, and Sasha Miller on the right, Lily McCarthy, and Gia Pasquarelli, center backs.
Oh, nice little move right there.
That's the one that needs to be stopped higher up the field.
Yeah. Because once you get beyond that,
1-2, in shooting range again.
They get it out. Yeah, once you get beyond that 30-yard line, then it starts opening up more opportunities for the offense.
Yeah, you're trying to keep your midfield connected with your back so you don't leave that big space that they can operate in. So
Ball's up, and they couldn't connect on it. The pass was there.
Kate Schaefer, the junior midfielder, got a foot on it, but just went wide.
Yeah, that ball was sort of between should I head it or kick it, and she wound up using the foot. Couldn't score there.
We got two Panthers reporting in for a next opportunity for subs. We have Annabelle Miller and Avery Fogarty getting ready to re-enter the match. And Masco sends to the line number 6, Ava Wexler.
Sidmore doing a nice job breaking that one up. All right, they're going to get out of there, and again, high kick there. Heads it out. Nice little stop. There we go. Little pass, and can't connect almost. Grace had just gotten a little too far out there to be able to connect on that pass. And we're going to get another opportunity here. Fogarty can't reel it in. Acosto get the save, but then gave up the rebound. And we're going to see a 3-0. And it looks like
Amanda Schneider
got a player down over there.
It looks like number 20, Lily McCarthy.
Lily,
we just got shaken up by Hope.
Yeah.
Nothing more serious than that. Great foot skills, great dribbling, great individual effort on that.
Looked like Fogarty was going to break it up, but Snyder was able to just pull it away. And, Clara got the initial stop, but couldn't reel it in. And left a rebound.
Yeah, she was more diving to take it off her foot,
Yeah.
I think, on that than actually a shot at that point.
Yeah. 3-0, if you're just joining us. And Carroll tried to thread that one through, couldn't do so.
Good work by Mackenzie to get it back to Annabelle Miller.
Nice
Here comes
pass there.
Sam stepping
Fogarty
up.
down the sideline. That's out. We're going to see throw in. That tries to get it over Pouliot. Heads it out of there. Oh, and a miss.
Good step up, but just under the boot.
Yep. Victoria, nope, that's Brooke Haggerty over there, and she's not going to get to it. And again, we'll see a throw in from about the 20.
Yeah, cleared away by Beverly there. I think that was Gia who. Hard to see at this vantage point.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Fogarty's hurting a little bit as well.
I think, did she take a little knock last game we did, Rich? I feel like she took a little knock and came out and went back in.
Yeah, she's kind of holding her chest a little, so I don't know, maybe she took an elbow or something, but. Slide that one through. Through pass, and notches it. Top shelf.
Amanda Schneider with 2 goals in about a minute.
We know, we knew coming in Schneider was going to be the one to watch on the offensive end. She picks up 2.
Riley Berman is going to come in for Sam Fogarty.
Let's see if she's going to check in with the trainer. Nope. Not the start the Panthers were hoping here in the first half, that's for sure.
Rich, I'm wondering if our eyeballs feel this. I think Kaya Reardon just came on. Maybe the goal was Violet Malinowski.
Okay.
9 and 5 from far away look the same to my old tired eyes.
Yeah. Well, she might have checked out earlier at a different time. I don't know. But, you know, we'll let
Masconomet sort that out.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever, and I have to say, whoever runs Masco's
Here's
Twitter.
an opportunity for Grace.
Offside. Whoever runs Masco's Twitter does a nice job keeping things up to date. Not every team has such a social media presence, but it was helpful doing a little research early this morning to find some information. So kudos.
To the Chieftains.
And their fan squad. Fan squad / boosters / parents at home.
The way this is going right now, we might have to say hail to the Chieftains.
And that's going to be out. And we've got a whistle. Nope. There's a whistle from the other side, I believe. Or a whistle from the freshman football team, I think it was.
Okay, checking in for the Panthers is number 10, Addie Abel. The sophomore forward in for Olivia Anquetel.
Yep. Panthers would like to notch one before the half here, if they could. Galbraith doing her best to make that happen. I think we're at about under 6 to play in the half, it looks like.
16, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, you'd be right. 16. I'm sorry.
It does feel like it's been a long half for the girls. So
I know.
I get that.
Yeah. Again, we have to look at the same thing the fans are looking at. We don't have our monitor here, and we've got older eyes.
Indeed, we do. There's a nice step forward.
Stepping up. Heads it over to Galbraith. Oh, no, actually, was that? Or was that Avery?
Might have been Abby Sidmore? I don't know.
We'll find out in a second. Oh, nice little move out of the way.
Yeah, Riley Bovati.
Little nudge there by Pasquarelli. Ball's out. And we'll just see a throw-in. Nice job of Pasquarelli separating the player from the ball. Ball's up. Clara going to come out, make the stop, and she can't get a hold of it. That's a dangerous play right there.
Bodies
a lot
everywhere.
of collisions, and we got a whistle there.
Got a foul on Masco, luckily for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was kind of a dangerous spot right there. As Clara went out to try to get to it. And then Pasquarelli was on the ground when all that was going on as well. Speaking of Pasquarelli, she's going to get that out of there. Falls up. And takes one off the noggin there.
Job by Riley Berman there, marking her curl. But Masco's finding the feet again, and there's a lot of space again for number 35, Lily Blosser.
Yeah, Lily's spending a lot of time trying to make plays there, and they can't wrangle that in. We'll see a corner kick.
Masco making some nice runs there. They seem to be hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah. We're going to see Taylor Blanchette coming in. She'll be checking in for Maggie Blosser. Maggie's going to get herself a well-deserved rest. She's been putting a lot of pressure on the Panthers in this first half. Got a corner kick here. That ball's lofted up over to the opposite side. And it's going to be out. The Panthers will take it. Launches that out of there. And Maggie Blosser going to take that. Lily Blosser. Yep, Lily Blosser.
There's a through ball into number 2,
Yeah,
which goes right over
can't
the
make
top.
The stop there.
Brooke Hegarty sent in all alone and makes no mistake of finishing that and just smashes it over the top of Clara Castro. Nothing Clara could do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beverly has to try to find an answer to somehow gain control of the midfield.
Yeah. Everything
is
is
not
started
happening
right there,
for right now.
And Masconomet clicking on all cylinders on both ends. They're really not giving Beverly any kind of opportunities. And they're taking advantage of everything, every opportunity.
5 first half goals. Blitzkrieg.
Yeah. So Gets it through. All right, speaking of opportunity, oh, thought they were going to have an opportunity right there. And gets that out of there. Keeps it back in.
Yeah, the problem for Beverly when they do gain control of the ball in their own half, they're not finding feet.
Yeah.
They're trying to, launch the ball down the field for something longer. And if we're noticing here that, the outside backs for Masco are so far up in the attack.
Yeah.
2 center backs here. Now Beverly has the ball. Oh, and foul there.
Yeah.
And then because they're dropping deep, there's not a lot of options for where that next pass goes to. So this is always a dangerous spot for a free kick when you're able to have the attacking players running onto a ball at the top of the box and into it.
Yeah, so this is Varsity who's going to be taking the duties here. Trying to wait.
Headed away. Very nicely done.
Going to get that out of there. Yeah, can't connect.
Yeah, well, Panthers get the ball and they're 1v3.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Ooh, and
that's a play on, evidently. Masco still has the ball, so
yeah.
they'd have to put it down and re-kick it. So
yeah, keep the advantage when you can, right? Masco doing a nice job with their spacing.
Good hustle there.
That's going to be out. Right, so the throw. And that's out.
Almost a handball.
Knocked her off, yeah. And no Beverly player there. All right, so we're going to get a timeout.
She's right there.
Trainer, the
Well, who needs what?
referee is saying trainer, I think he's saying the trainer needs to be involved. If,
he was calling for an inhaler, right? Or the coach was.
Okay. I thought maybe the referee was saying if you're going to call for something in that nature, the trainer needs to be involved. I don't know what the trainer would have done in that situation anyway. It was just a need for an inhaler. Pretty sure the player is pretty well versed in the use of the inhaler at this point.
Jen Bellotti, Abby Sidmore, and Svetlana Piasecki are all checking in for the Panthers. 14, 3, and 4.
Can we see who checked out?
I did not. And I think they already have pennies on. Maybe Sasha Miller has come out.
Okay. And, well, it looks like Grace Galbraith coming out.
So there was one more, I guess.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay, and almost had an opportunity there. But again, just a little too far of the reach.
So here from a numbers perspective, Rich, the Beverly 3 backs are sitting back at the 45.
Yep.
The 6 is up there. And so there's only one Masconomet defender back. One attacker, I'm sorry. So automatically Masco's up numbers 3, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so this looks a little different here. Getting forward a little bit more for the free kick.
Gets it up there, a little, not enough height on it.
Yeah, and nobody in front to get that dropped in the box, but a clear look for the Masco keeper, Evie Mills.
And that's her first, is that her first save of the day?
Maybe officially. She has had a few touches, for sure.
Yeah, a few touches, but shot on goal, really.
Okay, here Beverly has something if they can find that next pass, but the Masco defense just swarms all over. 5 to the ball.
They're really packing it back there.
Okay. Going to play her keeper. See if Beverly can string a few together. There's a great ball through three Masco defenders. Now where's the next pass?
Over, down the sideline.
And then we go long, and she's going to be
now
able to get there. It's a foot race.
And she couldn't.
Oh, that was out. That was in the box, huh? From my perspective, I thought the ball was closer to.
That was in the box. Okay.
Yeah, I guess she picked it up with her hands. There was no problem.
Yeah. Okay, right.
So as you said, the viewers at home probably have a better view.
Yeah, we're at ground level, so we can't really see the lines all that well.
Okay, here comes Beverly again.
And that's back out. Well, Beverly putting the pressure on now. I mean, largely, as a product of Masco pulling back a lot of their players to play a more defensive style now. We're going to see Grace Williams check in a second.
Going to be coming in for Mackenzie Pulio.
Okay, so making a go back in. Is that because, why was that, Al?
She's not allowed to sub on a free kick.
Oh, nice ball. Up a little too high. All right, now she's going to get
You're not allowed to sub on a free kick.
Oh, okay.
It could be a goal kick. It can be a throw-in. It can be a goal.
But not a free kick. Yeah, I gotcha. And speaking of that free kick, that might have been their best opportunity right there. It was just a little too long on that one. It was a nice bid, though. And,
That's well done by Gia, because that was going to be a problem if that ball got through.
yeah. All right. Oh, nice little move right there. Pushing it up. And there's that space. A nice job right there getting that out of there by Lily McCarthy. All right, Masco putting the offensive pressure on now. And still going. Open shot and another one into the net to make it 6-0.
Number 2, Brooke Haggerty, I believe, her second of what's turning into a long afternoon for the ladies. We got, by scoreboard clock, under 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And as you saw there, Rich Masconomet had dropped numbers back behind the ball, but when they got the opportunity to get forward, they didn't waste any time in getting numbers up in the attack. And, you can't really say that there's any of those goals that Clara Castro could do anything about.
No, she's kind of been on an island all by herself up there today.
Started out with a few quality saves to her right early on to keep Masco off the board. And then the floodgates kind of came early.
Yeah, so Masco pulled their defense back a little bit to prevent any kind of offense from Beverly. Now they're pushing it again. Putting the pressure, the offensive pressure on now. Nice. Head out of there and can't connect.
Throw and taken by Mia Sorpole. Headed away by, I think, Grace Williams.
And that's going to be out, and that's going to be back from Masco. Be able to control Castro's over there, and she's not going to get to it. And another one.
That goal's by number 5. If the first one wasn't okay ridden.
So that one was kind of a tweener. I don't think Clara was sure whether to go get it or not. By the time she was able to make her decision, Masco had control of it. And as we had said before, 2 games earlier this season, they've scored 6 goals and 7 goals. So we know offense has not been the problem for Masco. They've only given up 2 goals on the season. So
and that
defense
was in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
So.
And so defense isn't really much of a problem for them.
Yeah, Coach Allison Lucchese has another fine-tuned machine there.
Nice throw in there. Should connect. No. I'd imagine we're almost done with the half here, Al.
Yeah, the clock was stopped at 2 minutes, so hopefully and mercifully for the Panthers, the half's almost over.
Well, you know, in a lot of the sports, when, you know, the score gets to a certain amount, you go running clock. But in this game, the clock continuously runs anyway. So
there you go.
Big collision right there. Beverly pressing a little bit. Maybe trying to get an errant pass. You're really not seeing too many errant passes from Masco today.
Good job there by Gia. Stepping away of that.
There we go. Slipping it up ahead. And try to slip that one through. Can't. But Beverly's going to get a throw in here as they try to get it there. That was Grace Williams. Grace with the windup. Okay, drop it and no. And that's stolen there by Pasquarelli. Slip that over. Back and forth. Miller back over. Can't connect. Miller coming up. Very aggressive there. Back over. Gonna slip it back. Fogarty gonna start it all over. Launch that one. And no connection made there. Through. Fogarty's going to clear it. Now we get ourselves a foot race, and I think that's the end of the half. Beverly had an opportunity there, but they ran out of time in the half. So, I'll give you a quick rundown. We're going to take a break here. So, Al?
Well, when you get in situations like this, the best you can do as a coach is get your team to reload and say, okay, we're going to play to win the half. We're going to start 0-0. Maybe an opportunity to get a different look if you're going to try a different formation, if you're going to try some different personnel, and just try to reframe the game for the girls. It's very difficult from a psychological point of view to go into the halftime down 7-0 in the sport of soccer.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it was American football, that would be different. You'd only be down 1 score.
Right, that's true.
So I'm sure coaching staff will get together and try to frame this as best they can to set the girls up for something more positive, so they can leave Brother Roberts Field here a little happier. Yeah. Frank Forty Field.
Frank Forty Field. Brother Roberts, the baseball field. That's okay.
It's baseball weather.
It's kind of all the same. It is baseball weather. Yeah, and you just want to try to do the little things, right? Work on those little things. Some of the things that we haven't been doing so great, let's try to work on those, right? And I would imagine Masco is going to try to do the same thing, just from a different standpoint.
Well, hopefully they're not going to try to score 7 more goals.
Yeah, let's hope not. All right, so at the end of the first half, we've got the Masconomet Chieftains 7, Beverly Panthers 0. Now, we're going to take a break right here, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
the guys are wondering if they should be going.
And we are back for a second half of girls soccer as the Beverly Panthers take on the Masconomet Chieftains. If you missed the first half, you missed quite the onslaught of offense from Masconomet. The score is 7-0 right now. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick. We'll be bringing you all the second half action here from Frank 40 Field. So Al, we got a second half, the 7-0 score. What do we expect to see?
Well, we're going to see Beverly try to work on some of their deficiencies. It looks like that a lot of the substitute players from Masconomet are now in. So they're going to be trying to do their best to get on the score sheet. So we're going to have to see how things go here. Hopefully a little bit better.
Yep.
I think Beverly's big emphasis really is to win the midfield and those 50-50 balls. But you got to tip your hat to the Masco girls. They're quick, they're strong, they're athletic, they're a good side.
Yeah, and they really played strong on both ends of the field, offensively and defensively. Nice throw in there.
Looked like a hand ball.
Looked like a hand, but I guess not. Okay, ball's up ahead. It's going to go back.
And some good pressure there.
Yep.
Beverly
like
has a throw in deep.
Yeah, it looks like Evie Mills still out there, and
I think they only have one goalkeeper
okay.
listed on their roster, Rich. I didn't see anyone else with the blue shirt. Assuming if something happened to her, one of the field players, maybe a basketball player who, is used to...
Yeah, who's the tallest player out there from Masco?
The Blosser twins were pretty tall there.
Yeah.
Ava Allen, tall. There's a lot of height on the team.
Yeah. Nice
Be seeing if we're calling any of those names come girls basketball season.
That's going to be out.
Going to be a corner kick. I
think it was. That was off Beverly. It was off Beverly.
Was it?
So
Okay.
Okay.
Thought maybe Masco got a touch on that, but if they did, it was probably already out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a good pressure there, and
That's a shot
on that.
Beverly putting the pressure on here.
I think that was that Olivia? I don't know. No, can't tell.
Shoots it up ahead. Number 14, Riley. Oh, wow. Jen Bellotti.
Oh, there's a shot by Jen. Okay.
Okay.
A little bit better from the Panthers here. Nice punt. Lily McCarthy is able to get ahead on that, and
the other thing, Al, it's a long season, so in a situation like this, you might be able to get some of your starters a rest, those who might be a little banged up. To also give some of the players who don't get as much playing time a little more playing time.
Yeah, and you never know what you're going to find when you give somebody some minutes that you don't usually dish out. And as we said the other day, Rich, the Beverly team, Coach Simpson, has a good amount of depth and has been using a lot of players so far this season.
Yeah. If you're interested in BevCam sports, we'll be covering volleyball tomorrow in the Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse. We'll be covering the game, or you can come watch it live either way. As the Panthers will be taking on, Saugus.
What time's that game, Rich?
That game.
Right after school? Or?
It's well, they're usually scheduled. No, they usually schedule the games for around 5:30. Tomorrow's game scheduled for 5:45. But the JVs play beforehand, and depending on whether the referees are patient or not, if the JV game gets over early,
They'll
they
start
like to
the
start
varsity.
early. So we've had some 5:30 starts. Start at about 5 o'clock. So. So tune in at 5. The camera will be on the clock if it's playing. So
Much better energy here from Beverly.
yeah, a lot of
for
energy.
sure.
Yeah.
So there's a nice shot.
And couldn't get enough height on it.
Good bid there by Jen Bellotti,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden the Panthers have 3 shots on net here in the first 5 minutes.
You know, Al, like you said, work on some of those little things, and maybe that stuff's starting to come together. Number 9, Violet Malinowski, carrying it over. Can't see the number over there.
Defended well there. I don't know, is that Riley Berman who
I believe it was.
rode her out of bounds and the goal kick?
If Riley can do us a favor and turn, so you can see the number. And that's going to be out. If they're close by us, we often can make the call based on the familiarity with their faces, but we have to look far. Some of them look very similar when they're farther away.
They're all wearing black and orange.
Yeah.
That's
Winding it back up.
Much better team defending
Passing
there.
it back, yep. Let's start over.
And pressure there.
Broken up.
Olivia
Nice
trying
job.
to get that away. Get into some space.
Okay.
Oh, there's a nice
little
turn.
move.
Number 18 for Masco. She slots it in, but Clara Castro gets off the line. Kate Schaefer with that turn.
Punt there. Trying to get it out.
Beverly wants to win that, though. They need to be a little bit more aggressive going after that. Trying to get control in the middle of the field. Here we go.
Can't gather it in. Now Masco's going to start over. Schaefer over there. Over to the side. Broken up there. Nice play. Nice defense. And she's going to let that go so she can do the throw in. Beverly had that flurry there early on. Now things have slowed down a little bit. Costa going to try to get over there, and she does. Clara with the punt, gets it up ahead.
Olivia Ancatel gets a head on it, but I think it goes out for her.
Yeah, she tried to get it to her teammate, couldn't do it. Beverly going to get a steal here. And she loses control. Okay, actually got knocked out. Beverly into the corner.
Abby Sidmore, I think, is one. Beverly, is this their first corner?
I believe it is. No, they had one down the
there.
other end. That kind of went through the uprights.
Oh, I thought it was maybe that was a free. Okay. All right, well, here we go. Opportunity.
I think you're right. It might have been a free kick.
It's an opportunity. Got to be an in-swinger.
It's got it up.
It's a good ball there.
Can't connect. And that's going to go out. And we're going to see it from the other side. Nope, we're going to see throwing here. That looked like a handball.
Ball's launched back in the box. See if Beverly can get a hold of it.
Okay, coming up.
Ava Frieda stepping in there.
Yeah. She was able to control that. She'd had an opportunity.
Beverly needs to squash this ball right here.
Okay, Clara going to come up. Just get it out of there.
And there's a ball with a lot of room for Masco to get that second ball.
Schaefer.
Again, Kate Schaefer showing her skills, her foot skills.
And again, folks, if we do mispronounce any names, we do not have phonetic spellings on there. It could be a Schaffer because there are 2 Fs, but you know, we will do our best to talk about both teams right now.
We always do.
We always do. We just seem to have a little bit more information on the Beverly squads. And that's going to be it.
Hence, you are watching a production of the BevCam Sports Network.
BevCam Sports Network. And,
all right, we got subs coming in here from Masconomet, number 12, Taylor Blanchette. Senior defender coming in for number 28.
Sophie Nelson.
The 10th grade midfielder, sophomore midfielder. I think Svetlana Piasecki, did she check in, I believe, for the Panthers, number 4?
Yes, she did.
Svetlana had a goal against
nice play by Svetlana.
Winthrop earlier the week.
Masco getting an opportunity here. No dribble, gets towards the middle, tries to pass it out, gets broken up. And back, give him go. And Svetlana is going to try to get it out of there. No dribble. She gets broken up a little. That's going to go over. Gobbled up. Okay, so right there, that's one of those things about who's a little more aggressive on that.
Yeah, it was a good battle. I'm not quite sure there wasn't a little holding going on.
Yeah, I know. Maybe so. But it's not a foul unless the referee sees it.
This is correct. Number 28, Tegan Scully, one of the captains here at Masconomet. Tegan, along with Amanda Schneider, Riley Bavardi, and Nicole Schneider, are the captains. Nicole Schneider will be playing soccer next fall at St. A's, and Riley Bavardi will be up in the cold upstate New York region of Ithaca, New York, at Ithaca College.
Ithaca College, huh? I hear the summers are nice up there.
Okay, Svetlana tries to take that down. It's broken up. She's called for a foul
there.
Good job while working hard to win the ball back, but the referee didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I guess that is a foul.
Well, as we said, he's got to see it. And that ball's going to be out. Nice play there by Sasha Miller. Break it up.
Ava Wexler taking the throw.
That's a little high with that kick.
Yeah, Sasha Miller draws the foul, or was fouled. Some kind of infraction there.
Probably more likely to see that call in a situation like this with 7-0 score. I do believe that sometimes referees change the way they call a game based on these situations.
Good work by Jen Bellotti there.
Back and forth.
Masco comes away with it in the person of Ava Allen.
Again, the passing by Masco and the spacing, really. Spacing leads to the passing. It's been pretty good today. Both halves. Slips it up.
Masco gets his numbers behind the ball.
Yeah, nice
very
job.
quickly. Oh, there's a nice through ball.
Okay, there goes Olivia. From the corner. Slipping it to her teammate. And nice defensive play. Oh, the ball's up there. A little battle. And Masco wins that battle.
Sasha Miller working hard on Malinowski.
Spin it out. And it's going to hit out of bounds there.
And that was good pressure in the midfield that caused that errant pass. So, okay, we got some subs checking in from Beverly. Is Mackenzie Pouliot and Grace Galbraith. Grace is coming off, as is Abby Sidmore. Who else went in? Was that Avery who went in, Rich?
I missed it. I was being contacted by Tommy Donovan there for a second.
The coach.
Tommy and I did the football game the other day. Beverly versus Gloucester, and the Panthers came out on top.
Yeah, big win for Beverly.
Big win, real
I don't
big
think
win.
they had one at all. Had they last year? Or one win? Or?
They had one win, yeah. They struggled last year. They put out a nice effort on both sides of the ball. They won the turnover battle. Up and over to the side and off of Beverly.
As you might notice from the camera view on the far side from where we are, we have the infancy of some light towers going on.
Yeah,
we got some construction going on here at Beverly High School, and some work for...
Gave that up. Nice job there.
Good
Miller
recovery.
recovering on that.
Mackenzie looks for push it up the wing.
Looks like Fogarty's going to be checking in.
Sam Fogarty.
Sam Fogarty, yes.
Jen Bellotti with it, looks up, trying to get a through ball to Mackenzie, but not quite out far enough. And the Masco keeper, Evie Mills, comes up with it. Good look there, just didn't quite connect.
Big punt there.
Nice step there by Lily McCarthy. Avery looking across the ball to the other side of the field, bounces around. That's a nice touch there.
Nice handles right there. She reels that one in. Nice play by Miller coming back. Getting it back to Costro. Claire just going to pass it over to her teammate. Oh. Try to get a tip pass there, and so Masco had given up a couple opportunities early in the half, and now they kind of tightened it up a little bit. I'd imagine they're trying to play for that clean sheet at this point.
Yeah, I think they have the Blosser twins, and they have Schneider off the pitch as well. I don't think Vardy's been out there either. So, the girls want to show Coach what they can do.
Yep.
And now,
okay, so Fogarty's going to check back in.
Being a father of a center back, the clean sheet's mucho importante.
Yeah. Riley Berman will check out now, and it looks like we're going to see
Addie Abell.
And as you speak, Lily Blosser checking into the game now.
She must have heard me. I was the jinx.
Yeah, I guess so. And we're also going to see Sophie Nelson checking back in.
Olivia Ancatel coming off.
Come out. Oh,
Sasha goes for the big
Sasha
step.
trying to be, playing aggressive.
Yep.
She's
working hard to
nice
come
hustle
back.
back.
Great, that's a great job. Great recovery.
If this was hockey, that would be called back checking.
Yes, sir.
Well,
It's going to be Beverly's.
No, I think they...
So it came back off her?
No, I think they called a foul.
Oh, come on, ref.
That was kind of, there's been a lot of contact so far today, and that was really not nearly as much as we've seen in some of the other plays. So this is going to give Lily Blosser an opportunity here.
Going with a three-man wall. Clara Costro lines it up. You got to think she's going for far post.
And
Clara
Costro
comes
making
off.
the play.
That's well done. Well defended by
Clara
everybody.
pass it up ahead. Clara was trying to get that out there so they could make something happen, but the Masco midfielders are just everywhere they need to be. Two players over there, good play. A little contact. Beverly's going to get that call this time.
I don't know what that call was. They were just going after the
No,
ball.
yeah. A little too much contact in a 7-0 game, I guess.
Yeah. Didn't look like contact from behind.
No,
Didn't
no.
look like any hands. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
But
just
you know,
work
Al,
it.
we're slightly screened, so we don't necessarily see everything. And
Good
that's gonna
idea.
be out.
Nice touch by number 12, Taylor Blanchette, the senior defender. And she slotted that ball in, but just did not connect.
So we are under 20 minutes to play now. Again, the viewers at home have a better view of the scoreboard than we do. Sometimes we have to guess. If you're just joining us, here we are halfway through the second half. The Masco Chieftains notching 7 goals in the first half, up against 0 goals for Beverly.
Yeah, both teams had come off big productions.
Up and battling for it. Nice play there. Oh, can't get out. And nice job. Good job by Eva Freitas. Oh, they lose control of it there.
She onside? Someone kept her onside.
Yeah.
Yes, the Masco scored 7 earlier in the week against Saugus and Beverly 8. So far, Masco's been able to reproduce that.
Yeah.
And they're hoping to keep their 3rd consecutive clean sheet, and the Panthers are trying to say something about that. Okay, there's good pressure. We got 2 pressing. Just didn't have the person on the outside.
Cross pitch pass right there.
That was good distribution by Evie Mills. Beverly pressed with 3, and that was the spot to go to, and she identified it.
Yes, Beverly just kind of creeping their way up here. All right, ball is over in the corner. Trying to slip it through, no teammates there. Ball's up. And not out yet. Miller heads it up.
Good battle.
Yep. Masco getting it back. You know, Al, we talked about doing those little things. We mentioned this earlier, and Beverly's definitely doing that a little bit better in this second half. Better energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you're gonna see a throw in here.
A little more accuracy on their passes. You know, got to give them credit for the reset. You know, that's a substantial hole that was dug in the first half.
Yeah.
So to be able to, you know, flush that, so to speak, and then come out and try to be productive in the second half, you know, hats off to the kids and the coaching staff for that.
Yeah, win the little battles in the second half. They've been able to do some of that.
Maggie Blosser and Brooke Hegarty both getting ready to check in. I think both have found the back of the net in the first half.
going to see a throw in here from Samantha Fogarty. We're going to take a little break here.
An injury?
Yeah, she tried to walk up. She tried to walk on it, but then she really kind of fell down there. Doesn't want to put any pressure on it, looks like.
Coach Simpson hustling out there with trainer Brittany Hoyt.
Yeah, the way she went back down after trying to put pressure on it didn't look so good. All right, so we got a timeout there, and at about the 15-minute mark or so, a little bit before the 15-minute mark. It's a good time for a break anyway.
Yeah, you and I could use a little, maybe a chair to sit in. Rich, you want to? I mean, while Brittany is on the field, maybe you could grab a seat in the golf cart.
I know.
Take a load off. A long day for you teaching there,
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on my feet.
Yeah.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention today's date, the anniversary of the September 11th attacks.
8:46. 8:46 a.m.
8:46, yes.
I know exactly where I was on that day.
Everybody does. Everybody does. And interestingly enough, today I found myself in almost the exact same spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same classroom?
Hall duty, actually. Yeah, working hall duty on the third floor as I was 23 years ago when that happened. When I was alerted that a plane had crashed. So, once again, anyone listening, our condolences for that. And never forget. Should we maybe want to drive the golf cart over?
Yeah, if she needs it. Hopefully she's going to be able to get up there. It looks like, looking at her ankle?
Yeah,
or
that's
her
what it looked
knee?
like.
Or
Looks like, yeah.
Oh, actually, Coach Simpson's holding one side, and
Okay.
I think I can't tell what Brittany's doing. Hopefully she's going to be okay.
It did. The way she tried to stand up and the way she tried to pull the weight off looked like it was an ankle. But we're not sure.
So we don't want to speculate on that.
Right.
Keeping in the soccer motif, the Beverly boys, who had a long run into the playoffs and made the Elite Eight in Division I last year, are off, I believe, to winning their first 3 games of the season. I think they had also, I believe, an identical score, or 8-1 maybe against Winthrop.
Yeah, I believe so.
Patrick Conley and Brad Sullivan, I'm sure, did an admirable job filling in for us. I'll be watching and giving you my critique. No, just kidding. So Beverly is off to a good start. I assume they're on the road probably today if the girls are here.
Most likely they are, but they don't always line up. The games don't always
line up.
But, yeah, it does look like they are.
And are they playing Masco as well?
They are playing Masco.
That's a big match. Again, that will give us a good idea of where the Panther boys are.
And looking towards the future, okay, and she's going to walk that off. I think she's going to be okay. Not feeling so great right now. Looking to the future of the girls' schedule, Saturday morning we'll be doing the game. I have on my schedule.
Really?
Yeah. Against Methuen.
Interesting. What time is that game?
10 a.m.
Home?
Yeah. You might want to check the.
I might have to check my schedule. I
can't do this alone.
I know where I'll be at 4 p.m. I'll be at MIT watching the UMass Beacons take on the MIT Engineers.
And then they'll be home again against Marblehead on Monday.
Yes, that I was aware of.
That'll be just you, or you and another partner besides me. I will not be able to be there. I have other things that I'm doing, which pull my attention away from the Beverly sports, which is unfortunate because I really like doing this.
Oh, I thought maybe you had a volleyball game that conflicted.
No, I actually have to work on negotiating a contract for the teachers of Gloucester.
A very important duty.
Quite.
All right, we're back in action. Looks like maybe a calf, based on the fact that she's rolling out her calf. Hopefully just a cramp.
So it's just a cramp, yeah. That's Jen Bellotti who's out with that.
All right, Masconomet reloading here, stringing together a few passes. Beverly doing a nice job of keeping it their shape. And Bell almost steps in that passing lane.
She almost grabbed that.
Been off to the races with that.
They're going to send it back. Reset. Try to slip that out. But you can't get to it. Nice hustle by Bell. And she gets knocked down.
That's actually Mackenzie Pooley.
Oh, that's right.
7.
I'm sorry. Yep.
That's okay. Beverly's going to have a free kick. Looks like Gia Pasquarelli's going to be taking it from about 42 yards away from frame.
All right, hoping she can connect with a teammate.
Goes with the short pass.
Short pass.
And that is recognized by Brooke Hegarty, who gets in the passing lane, as that was intended for Sasha Miller.
And a little give and go for Hegarty. Oh, she swings and a miss. And Beverly's going to have a throw in. And an opportunity here. Galbraith over. And they got a chance. Oh, and a little pinball action there. Couldn't get it to go.
I think Adia Bell was on the end of that, but
that might have been that's at least one of their better opportunities there. They might have had one early in the half here.
Yeah, they had those 3 shots early on, and I could still go back to the beginning of the game. Where Grace Galbraith was just inches away from beating Evie Mills to the ball.
Yeah, that ball's going to be punted out of there.
So I guess you have to call that more of a half chance. So.
Yeah, I guess so. Galbraith getting it over. Fogarty. Another opportunity there. Fogarty coming up. Another throw in here. Samantha going to throw that in.
We've got approximately 12 minutes left to go.
Okay.
So far, we are scoreless in this half.
Yeah. Beverly with a few scoring chances here. Couldn't connect with the back of the net, though.
Rich, I was going back to that home game. The reason it's not on my schedule is because BevCam is not covering it.
Oh, okay.
I just got a text message from
Okay, we are not planning to cover. Okay, so you're going to have to come down and watch it live, folks.
So that meant that my schedule was correct. That's why it wasn't on.
Okay.
Is there a conflict? Is there football at home this weekend? No. Oh, maybe staffing issues, perhaps.
Yes, I believe that's what it is. Okay. Well, I don't know, unless you want to try to convince the powers that be to get down there. I don't know if that's on there from the, you can download the athletic calendars from the BHS website. If you go to
and then every change you can get notified.
Yeah, and it changes everything. I don't know. Maybe there was a sign-up genius that I thought was set up. I don't know. But regardless, it means, I'll have to go apple picking or something on Saturday. I don't know.
Or you could watch some Premier League football.
There you go.
I think the second game probably kicks off at 10. Kids sleep in, grab a little coffee, a little breakfast.
Yeah.
Maybe have a nice morning conversation with your bride and get the day squared
well,
away.
It won't be about soccer, I can guarantee that.
About apple picking.
Actually, we try to go many weekends as we can to find the proper apple cider donut.
Ooh.
We've been on a quest.
This past weekend, I was in the Faneuil Hall area, and one of the marketplaces in there has a apple cider donuts.
Almost gave it up. I kind of feel like it's got to be from a farm.
Okay, I got you. There's a nice step there. By Mackenzie, but tackled hard by Blosser.
A couple weeks ago, we were in Amesbury. Went to Cider Hill Farm.
Yes.
They've got a pretty good one.
Okay. I used to go by there quite a bit when my kids played soccer in Amesbury at Brad Park's old place that had snow tubing.
Yes, Amesbury Sports Park.
Amesbury Sports Park, thank you, on Hunt Road.
Oh, and it's all right, we're going to get a corner kick, it looks like. Yeah, actually, what's interesting about that place, Cider Hill Farm, other than the cider, they do festivals like every weekend, and they had live music and food trucks and things. We did not know that was going on.
Corner kick in.
Corner kick.
Boxed around. I think Beverly will get another crack at it, though.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
I guess not.
Interesting.
And it was very crowded, but it was a nice little time. I had a chance to sample some of their libations.
That's Hope with apple cider. They also do that up at Apple Crest, right, in Hampton
Yep,
Falls?
we've been there. I used to take the kids up there a lot.
And then I still call it Good Deal Farms, but I guess it's really
Russell's Orchard, yeah.
Honey Pot in Harvard?
I've not been that far out. Kind of like an hour away kind of guy, so. Yeah, I saw in one of those food pages.
Isabel N. diffused by Blosser.
One of those food pages, Russell's seemed to be the most popular among who has the best. But I'd have to give the nod to Cider Hill at this point.
All right, here comes Masco again. Great job coming back by Mackenzie Pulley at the freshman.
Opportunity here. Okay, we're going to see a couple players getting ready to check in. Grace Williams.
Grace Beverly is going to get to the end.
Sorpel.
Blosser.
Knocked down, no call.
I don't know. I saw her.
She does get the call.
Saw a little push off there with the arm. I mean, there was body contact, but then there was a little push there. So
yeah, a little late with the call, but still
he was maybe waiting to see if there's going to be advantage. So this is a good spot for the Panthers. Grace Galbraith will be taking this. Probably going to try to land it somewhere around the 6 would be my guess. Bounces in, and again, nobody in between the keeper and the ball.
Couldn't get quite the lift.
Good win by Sasha Miller.
There. Okay, and can't connect on it though. And now we get the daily helicopter flight that comes through here.
Good step by there, Sam Fogarty, but just kind of scoots out of bounds. And looks like Grace Williams, I believe, is checking in for the Panthers. And coming out is putting in a good shift there. Freshman Mackenzie Pulley up.
Yep, we're going to see Mia Sorpel, Victoria Saboni coming in for Sophie Nelson and Riley Bovardi. Now that helicopter looks like it might be
headed for the hospital.
Headed for the hospital.
Yeah, it's starting to hover, so I wouldn't be surprised, Rich.
Which is never a good thing.
No, it's
not. Going to be out.
Masco throw in. Gia gets in front of it. Good work by Grace Williams, and that'll be Panther throw, taken by Sasha.
We can go over to one of the various Beverly pages, and everybody will be asking why.
But it does look like it's dropping down, dropping down.
Yeah, it does.
Into the landing pad.
In between complaints about the roads, people will be asking why the helicopter is hovering. It's one of the things I've noticed.
You're a more astute social media follower than I. The Blosser twins and Tegan Scully coming out.
About 5.5 minutes left to play, it looks like.
The long ball. Looks like Sam Fogarty's going to be in front of that. Gets it out. Beverly doing a good job of keeping their shape here and heading towards something positive out of this second half here.
All right, Beverly going to come out and can't control it. All right, Beverly gets it back. Well, they lose it.
Gia heads it away smartly. Good head there. Finds feet of Avery Fogarty. Nice little turn there.
Ball up ahead. Tries to get it to the corner and can't connect.
Is that Olivia Anketel coming back in, Rich?
Looks like it, yep.
And she's coming in for Addie Bell. Beverly goal kick taken by Gia Pasquarelli. That's a nice tackle there by, I think that's, Sam Fogarty stepping
They followed her up. Fogarty getting
She got a ball to her left.
Okay, nice little move.
Here's a great run by Grace Williams on the back post. See if we can slide it across. Well defended.
Nicely played. All right, so Al, does it? Can you see the clock?
The clock's been stopped at 5 minutes.
Okay. We did have that injury that might have some injury time, but...
the clock did stop, and I did overhear the referee with how much time had been elapsed, and it was pretty close.
Okay.
Pretty close.
All right. And Miller coming over. Oh, couldn't steal. Both teams trying to get one last push, maybe? Beverly would really like to dirty that clean sheet. And Masco would like to get one more.
Sasha Miller's going to win that race.
Yep. Ooh, couldn't get it. Tried to connect there.
That's okay off of Masco.
Going to be out, and they're going to award the ball to Beverly. All right, Beverly going to try to make one last push here, I think, to try to get on the scoreboard if they could. And what can do with that? And Beverly gets it back. All right, so Castro is going to take it and head it over. Pasquarelli. Lana going to carry it, heads it up ahead. Can't connect. Second getting over there.
No, Sam Fogarty big win, but took a
hard fall.
Paid the price for that.
Yep. Even in a 7-0 game, we're still seeing the effort.
Gotta love that.
Yes, absolutely.
And I love even more that she's okay.
Yeah. And that's going to end the game. And I'm going to guess Sam wishes that whistle had come about 30 seconds earlier.
Or maybe 5.
Yeah, right. All right, folks. So at the end of the game, Masconomet just carried the offense played really strong defense in that first half. And then, Beverly doing a nice job there, showing some energy, not giving up.
As I said earlier, a lot of credit to the girls and the coaching staff. When you're facing a 7-0 deficit in halftime in a soccer game, you either go into a shell and it ends up double digits, or you refocus yourself and you figure out what it is that you can do to win the half. Frame it however you need to frame it. So obviously a really tough early afternoon for the girls, but I'm sure that they will emphasize the second half, which turned out to be 0-0. Because we got to move forward, and that is a good way to do it.
Yeah, so, again, in a situation like that, you try to take whatever positives you can. And I think Coach Simpson will be able to do that and pull some stuff out of that and then just move on. Pretty much forget this one and just go to the next game on Saturday. Actually, I think they
That's
might
the
have a game before us.
Most good games I've seen. Good game.
Yeah.
As both teams are going through the handshake line.
Yep. So, so they'll be playing on Saturday. Unfortunately, we won't be covering the game. But, it's at 10 a.m. Come on down and watch the game. Support the
girls as they will try to get back to get one game over 500 as they stand 2-2 right now.
Yeah. All right, so with that said, 7-0, Masco taking that one. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick. We'll see you later.
Have a good night.